Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. Um, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, and astrology readings and more, my information is in the description below. And if you'd like to book a free consult with me, you can um, check out my Calendly link in the description below as well. Keep in mind we are masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. Masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine, so use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right. So I want to get into this reading. I also wanted to talk about another angel number, and I've continued to get the angel number. So I went out of town for the weekend, and just excited to see, even with the weather being sweltering, a lot of people still out and excited about um, fellowshipping, laughing, talking, having fun, shopping. There's a lot going on this weekend, and so I hope that you're enjoying this holiday. Happy 4th of July for those who celebrated. For others who celebrated Juneteenth or other holidays, happy holidays to you too. Um, Excuse me. So, let me get into the reading. So, Divine Masculine is finding ways to continue to reach out and working on the communication thing still, because as we've been talking about over time, Divine Masculine is not perfect at the communication thing, but is getting better. And they're tired of you, like, not really being as talkative, I would say, or communicative as you had in the past. And so it's been, I would say, a journey and an experience for you to be patient with someone who's telling you, what if people hear my thoughts, or what if people disagree with me, or what if whatever, what if they don't understand, or whatever it is. And for you, just encouraging them to say, it's okay if you disagree with someone, it's okay if you argue, it's okay if you, like, sometimes you get to a new level of understanding when you argue. What if someone hears your thoughts? Okay, well, we know, at least, from the research that I've seen, it's been some years now, um, that there are entities that can read our thoughts. But AI, from what the research says, can read thoughts. And so if you've ever been thinking about something, you didn't say it, and then it pops up on your computer, phone, or tablet, or whatever, you can see that that's happening, and that's been happening for a long time, more than they would ever tell us. That's probably been going on, as far as we know, since the 60s, and probably back from that as well. So we don't know, but so I think Divine Masculine has a lot of concerns, and is thinking, like, what if they find out and they don't like what I'm thinking, or what if this, or what if that? And you're saying, yeah, but you know what I'm thinking, so, or you know what I'm feeling. I don't, I mean, it takes practice to get better at it. So I think that's the thing that you are challenging the Divine Masculine with, um, or Divine Feminine, depending on your situation. But I think that's part of what you're challenging them with your divine counterpart, which is, um, continue to work on getting better at things like communication, also expressing affection. And this is a time when I've been talking about Mercury being retrograde, and some things have been flipped. So sometimes masculine is moving more into the feminine energy. Sometimes feminine is moving more into the masculine energy as well. Um, Health has been something that you've been working on as well, and just not, because the weather is what it is, maybe so hot that maybe you're not eating all the stuff that you used to eat or as much as you used to eat, and you're focused more on like hydrating your body. But you've been focused on your health and healing and looking your best, feeling your best, doing your best, building your business, and somehow you've been collaborating more and lining yourself up to work together with others who really you had no idea could help you to do certain things, but they can. Um, and so you do have at least two options in love for some of you, um, collective, and you've been trying to figure out what's the best way to go. And I think I think it's just sometimes old habits die hard, so it's been tough for you to let go of a former masculine for some of you because you believe they're a good person. They're just not, I would say, they're not living up to their full potential in union with you. And for you, it's kind of unfortunate because you're thinking they could be, a great partner, but they've yet to really show their potential and love. Now, in other areas, making money, business, maybe even friendships, whatever, uh, it's been different and they've been doing a great job. And you're like, now, if they could just transfer those things to the relationship, to love, then they would be golden. But another thing that's been coming out is the importance of just treating people the way that you want to be treated. And I feel like you've been looking at that for your divine counterpart, that you just want them to treat you the way they would want to be treated. And I think, again, there's this part of them that's really scared. And for you, you have to do your part as well, collective. So, whatever that means. So, that's challenging them maybe to do whatever it is that they need to do. And you do what you need to do to help them to step more into that energy. Um, but they still want to express affection, love. They want your attention. They want you to say something to them about, like, I'm dressed up, like, what do you think? Or they might say, well, how do you feel about me? So you could tell them what you usually tell them, and you're not doing it the same way. And it's pushing them to step more into their communication energy, I would say, or like get into their tool bag and figure out how to do some things to communicate with you better. And so they've been working on that. So some of you have gotten a confession. Some of you are waiting for it. Some of you have gotten a proposal. You're traveling right now. You're enjoying yourself and having fun. And you'll continue to do that. And it's just a matter of time for some of you before you get the confession. So you'll just see how soon it unfolds. But continue to work on things, treating yourself right, taking care of yourself. You may have been having delays in different things, or things that might have been slowed down, but there's always a reason. You could always get stuff done in the time that you feel like, oh, this is just taking so long. But some responses that you've been waiting for are coming, and you're going to get some news. You might get some news that you were kind of expecting. You might also get some news that you were not expecting, which might be a huge contract coming in that would mean a lot of wealth for you going forward. So you might be getting a lot of opportunities in business. And like I said, working together with others. So you'll see how it goes. But money is something that could be coming into you. Um, as far as the angel number, so the angel number is 333. And for love, 333 can encourage you to open your heart, be authentic, with how you feel. Um, Communication, what we were talking about, what you're challenging the divine counterpart to do collective, which is something that when you see it, you want to express it. You want to be genuine overall anyway. So the the truth gets out there. Um, so you want someone who's going to reciprocate, and that might be the deciding factor for you, whether you move on or whether you stay or whether you go with the new love, because you want someone who's reciprocating and you're not taking something else for an answer right now. 333 in spiritual growth. Um, you're learning a lot, but communication, like I've been talking about with Mercury in retrograde, just you want to keep focusing on um, this part of making sure that you're understanding others and being understood. So just working to make sure that you're communicating well, actively, and all of that. Take your time when it comes to relationships. Work together with your divine counterpart to make sure that both of you are doing the work individually and together. Um, you may want to reach out to someone at this time. Trust your gut, trust your spirit, whoever it is that you need to reach out to, that it's going to be for a reason and it's going to work out for the best for you. I ended up reaching out to someone that I was like, I don't know if I should, and then I did, and then I was grateful that I did because they needed to talk to me and I needed to talk to them too. Um, but you might be partnering with someone that could lead to something that's very profitable for you, and it could be a great thing that happens for you. So let's see. Trying to see if there's more. Um, Overall, I would say again, make sure that you're doing your work, your divine counterpart, encourage them to do their work. Um, Trust your gut more. This might be a time of a lot of spiritual growth for you. Take action when you know you're being inspired to, because the outcome could be something that's great and you'll get everything that you need, is what I would say. Um, let's see. And I think that's it. All right, y'all. So continue to glow up. Continue continue to watch, read, listen to things that lift you up. Continue, like I said, to work on communication because it can be rough right now. There can be a lot of glitches with the internet, with technology, with transportation, with travel, all those things. So make sure that you're taking care of your health again, getting to your best shape and doing everything you need to do to try to eat according to what's going to lift you up and, energize you and stuff, of course, according to your, whatever your qualified professional is recommending. But on the spiritual side of it, following the spiritual law. Um, Continue to watch, read, and listen to things that lift you up. Continue to focus on surrounding yourself with people that want you to win and energy that lifts everyone up. Continue to work on growing your spiritual gifts, abilities, and powers. Continue to enjoy yourself if you can, traveling, doing the things that you know you will enjoy that lift you up as well. And happy lightning fast manifesting as always. I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.